San Diego is known for its stunning coastline, near-perfect weather, and vibrant culture. But when it comes to choosing where to live, the city has 52 different neighborhoods and various suburbs within those neighborhoods, each with its own vibe, price range, and pros and cons. And if you're trying to figure out where to live, it can be somewhat overwhelming. There are some wonderful and thriving communities, and then there are those that will have you think twice. Here is the truth though. The best or worst neighborhood completely depends on you. Your budget, commute, school preferences, and lifestyle all factor in. Hi and welcome. I'm Jamie Lennon, a local realtor who's helped countless families relocate and now call San Diego home. I'm also a native, so I have some insight to share with you. In this video, I'm ranking San Diego's neighborhoods into 5 tiers, starting with the places you might want to avoid, all the way up to the most sought-after areas. And my top pick, you will not see coming. Ultimately, my goal is to help you make the executive decision on where you see yourself living. And with that, let's jump in. All right, let's dive right in. We're kicking things off with Tier D neighborhoods. These are going to be at the bottom of the list in terms of desirability. Now, the trade-off here is affordability. So these neighborhoods are going to be more budget-friendly, but they might come with challenges such as higher crime rates, fewer amenities, and just less investment in the area as a whole. But it doesn't mean that there's nothing good about them, though. Every neighborhood has its perks. You just need to be a little bit more cautious and think things through before ultimately making the move. First up is City Heights. So City Heights is located in East San Diego, right off the 85 freeway, and it sits west of North and South Park. So it's super central and easy to get around, especially for those that frequent downtown San Diego. The big draw here is affordability. So single-family homes in City Heights can be found for under $600,000, which is almost unheard of in San Diego. It's going to be a great option for first-time buyers or anybody working with a tighter budget. The housing here is a mix of older single-family homes. You have a lot of apartments and a lot of multifamily units, most of them being built between the 30s and 50s. Now, the downside is that a lot of these properties haven't been well maintained over the years. So you're gonna see more dated and just more worn aesthetic overall. One of the coolest things about City Heights is the diversity. Over 50% of the population here is Hispanic, and the median age is just 30, so it's also a lot younger. Let's be real, there are challenges, especially with crime. So the crime rate here is 35% higher than the national average, with property crime being the biggest issue. Another challenge is the lack of funding for infrastructure and community improvement. So a lot of areas could use some TLC, but hopefully we'll see more investment in the future. City Heights is all about balance. So if you're looking for affordability and a central location, it's a solid option. But make sure you weigh that against the crime and all the upkeep issues. San Ysidro is a border community located at the southernmost point of San Diego, right next to the U.S.-Mexico border. This is where the San Ysidro point of entry is, which is one of the busiest land boarding crossings in the world. This makes it incredibly convenient for those who frequently travel between the U.S. and Mexico, but it also means traffic congestion can get quite heavy. On the housing front, though, single-family homes average around $700,000, making it one of the most affordable markets in San Diego. And for renters, it's even more attractive because you can find a 4-bedroom house for under $3,500 a month. Proximity to the border is one of San Ysidro's defining features, and it also comes with its perks. The Las Americas premium outlets are a major one. However, the same proximity that brings shopping and border activity also contributes to its congestion. The mix of pedestrian and vehicle traffic near the border can make the area feel quite busy, especially during peak hours. This area also has higher crime rates, particularly in property crime, which is something to consider when choosing to live here. I'm going to refer you to a great website where you can further look into all the crime ratings for pretty much any area. Just go to crimerate.org. Despite these challenges, though, San Ysidro's biggest draw is also its location. So for those who frequently travel across the border or need affordable housing in San Diego County, then this is the perfect spot. So right here, this is the port of entry. These are everybody coming from Mexico into the US. Now on the other side of the border, I guarantee you it is pretty packed. It can take hours to get through that line. I do recommend planning ahead, and if you're able to, walking across is going to save you more time. Getting through is very easy. Coming back, there's typically a line, so maybe expect an hour, maybe two. But driving your car across the border, that can take you several hours to get back across. Now let's move on to Tier C neighborhood. These are a step up. They offer great value without as many compromises, making them ideal for first-time buyers or really anyone looking for affordability with a bit more to love. North Park is one of San Diego's most trendy and artsy neighborhoods, known for its craftsman-style homes, vibrant culture scene, and historic appeal. Most homes in this area were built between 1920s and 1930s, giving the neighborhood a vintage character that's very hard to replicate. This historic charm, combined with modern amenities like craft breweries, boutique shops, and art galleries, makes North Park a standout in the city. North Park attracts a younger crowd, especially those who enjoy an active nightlife and who enjoy tripping around town on the weekend. And it's only about a 10-minute drive to downtown and about a 15-minute drive to the coast, which adds to its appeal for people who want convenience and excitement close by. One of North Park's biggest draws is its walkability. Residents can easily stroll to coffee shops, breweries, parks, and restaurants. With home prices starting around $1 million, the neighborhood offers a desirable mix of location, culture, and history. New developments and the surge in community events have helped solidify North Park as a hotspot for younger buyers. From street fairs to farmers markets, there's always something happening, and the ongoing revitalization efforts continue to attract investment and growth to the area. While North Park has plenty to offer, it's not without its downsides. Parking is the biggest complaint among residents. Many homes have only one-car garages, which often have been converted into ADUs. You combine that with the abundance of multifamily buildings here, and the streets can often feel overcrowded, and finding a parking spot can be a nightmare. Another thing to consider is the neighborhood's infrastructure. The neighborhood's age is evident in the uneven sidewalks, and the roads are riddled with potholes. While this adds to its charm for some, others might find this frustrating, especially when compared to better maintained nearby neighborhoods, ones like Mission Hills, for example. And lastly, there are going to be a lot of homeless in the area. You often find a lot of them here. Graffiti and trash are another issue, so there's some cleaning up that needs to be done. I helped a young couple find a charming craftsman-style home here, and they love the neighborhood's vibe. It's exactly the type of home that they were looking for. That 1920s Spanish-style home, something that they can restore and update over time, but something that they quickly learned was to plan ahead for parking. I think that's something every North Park resident knows all too well. But it was their first home, and they have done a wonderful job on the remodel. It's a great stepping stone for first-time homebuyers. We have Linda Vista. So Linda Vista is a multicultural neighborhood with a prime location. It's close to the University of San Diego and Mission Valley, and you're only about a 10-minute drive from the beach. Homes here are going to be more affordable compared to other parts of San Diego. You can still find single-family homes under $800,000 here, which is a win in today's market. Linda Vista is known for its diversity, and you see that reflected in its restaurants, international grocery stores, and cultural hubs. It's a great spot for students and families. A lot of parents actually will buy homes here to rent them out to their kids and their college friends, which is a smart way to make the most of the area's proximity to USD. Now, the homes in Linda Vista are older and often need some renovation. If you're handy or don't mind a fixer-upper, this neighborhood can be your hidden gem. And while Linda Vista isn't exactly a nightlife hotspot, its central location means that you're never too far from the action, whether it be North Park or downtown San Diego. Now heading into Tier B neighborhoods. We're stepping into areas that are super desirable for their location and overall livability. These are the places where people tend to stay for a lot longer. Starting us off in Mira Mesa. So Mira Mesa is centrally located, and it was originally built to house military families stationed at Miramar Air Base. These days, it's a bustling community with a mix of older and newer homes. You also have condos, townhomes, and apartments. So the median home prices here hover around 1.1 million, with updated homes selling for around 1.3 million. The location here is fantastic. So it's right next to Sorrento Valley, which is a major job hub for biotech and tech professionals, and it's just a 15-minute drive to the beach. Mira Mesa is also a foodie's paradise with tons of international restaurants, especially Asian cuisine. Now, the downside here is the noise. Being so close to Miramar Air Base means you'll hear planes and helicopters pretty frequently, which can be a deal breaker for some, but not for all. The overall combination of affordability, by San Diego standards, and the convenience makes Mira Mesa a great choice for families and professionals alike. Closing off our Tier B, we have Bay Park, which is a charming coastal neighborhood just east of I-5 freeway. The place is all about balance. You get that suburban tranquility while still being close to Mission Bay and the ocean. The homes in Bay Park are going to be a mix of preserved mid-century styles and modern rebuilds. So prices here start around 1.5 million. But if you're looking for a new luxury home with ocean views, you could be spending upwards of $3 million. The vibe here is relaxed and the views are incredible. So think Mission Bay, the Pacific Ocean, and even SeaWorld's fireworks, which pop off in the summer. Plus, you've got easy access to paddleboarding, kayaking, and jogging along the bay. It's perfect for families, professionals, and really anyone who's looking for that coastal living without the hustle of a busier beach community. Now let's talk about Tier A neighborhoods. These are some of the most desirable places to live in San Diego with a strong focus on families and community. First up, let's talk about Carmel Valley, a super popular master plan community located just inland from Del Mar. It's one of those neighborhoods that feels like it pretty much has everything figured out. Beautiful homes, great schools, and a great location. Median home prices here start around 2.3 million. So it's one of San Diego's more upscale areas. The lifestyle here is hard to beat. What makes Carmel Valley so appealing is its location. You're close to the coast, so you get that cooler coastal breeze and mild weather year-round. Plus, it's incredibly convenient. You're right next to major highways like I-5 and the 56, and you're also close to Sorrento Valley, where again, we have all the major employers. Whether you're commuting to Sorrento Valley or UTC, or heading to the beach in Del Mar or Torrey Pines, everything feels within reach here. Families especially love Carmel Valley because of the schools. The San Diego Union High School District and Carmel Unified School District are some of the best in San Diego, which again is a huge draw for parents who prioritize education. In the neighborhoods, they're clean, they're safe, they're family friendly. You have parks, playgrounds, and walking trails. They can be found all throughout the community. Now, when it comes to shopping and dining, Carmel Valley has places like One Paseo and Torrey Highlands Ranch, which at Torrey Highlands Ranch, you can also get newer built condos and luxury apartments. The vibe here is definitely suburban with lots of green spaces and parks. It's a quieter area, so if you're looking for nightlife or a more urban setting, Carmel Valley might feel a little too mellow for you. But for those who love outdoor recreation, top schools, and fast convenience, it's pretty much perfect. Of course, all of this comes with a price tag. Homes here are on the expensive side, especially in the newer subdivisions. But for many, the lifestyle, safe neighborhoods, top-notch schools, and that unbeatable location makes it totally worth it. If you're looking for a safe, upscale community with everything you need right at your fingertips, Carmel Valley checks all the boxes. To end our Tier A, we have Scripps Ranch. Scripps Ranch is like stepping into a picture-perfect suburban dream. It's tucked along Sycamore Canyon. This neighborhood is known for its peaceful atmosphere and natural beauty. You've got rolling hills, scenic canyons, and you have Lake Miramar, which is right in your backyard. It's an outdoor lover's paradise here. Homes here range from older properties built in the 1970s to newer subdivisions from the 2010s, with an average price around $1.8 million. The community is incredibly family-oriented with excellent schools that consistently rank among the best in the area. Scripps Ranch has a strong know-your-neighbor type vibe. There's also the annual 4th of July parade, which is a big deal here, and it brings everyone together for some small town charm. And if you're into hiking, boating, or just enjoying nature, you'll love the trails and picnic spots around Sycamore Canyon and Lake Miramar. That being said, Scripps Ranch is definitely geared more towards families and outdoor activities. If you're looking for nightlife scene or trendy hotspots, no, this is not going to be the best fit. But if you want a safe, serene neighborhood with a strong sense of community, Scripps Ranch is hard to beat. And that wraps up our Tier D through Tier A neighborhoods. Next up, we're diving into Tier S neighborhoods, the creme de la creme of San Diego living, where luxury and exclusivity reign supreme. Stay tuned. Let's talk about La Jolla. This is the epitome of luxury living in San Diego. This place has it all. Breathtaking ocean views, one-of-a-kind homes, and tons of activities. The architecture here is as diverse as the people, with everything from charming craftsman bungalows and cozy beach cottages to sleek, ultra-modern estates. If you're tired of the suburban cookie-cutter vibe, ones that you see in Carmel Valley or Scripps Ranch, then La Jolla is going to be a refreshing escape. It's exclusive, coastal, and it's undeniably special. What makes La Jolla even more amazing, its waters are part of a protected marine reserve, so the marine life here is unmatched. You can kayak alongside sea lions, snorkel in crystal clear waters, or just relax and soak in the stunning coastlines. It's a lifestyle that's as rich in natural beauty as it is in luxury. Now let's talk numbers. The median home price well over $2.5 million, La Jolla screams sophistication and prestige. What's cool is that it's made up of 16 different neighborhoods, ones like La Jolla Farms and Bird Rock, which all have their own vibe. And the beaches? Next level. You got La Jolla Cove, Windansea Beach, and Black Beach, which are some of the best in San Diego. When you're not in the water, the village of La Jolla has upscale boutiques, art galleries, and some seriously good restaurants. Plus, with UC San Diego nearby, there's a cultural and intellectual energy that makes the area feel alive. And if you're a golfer, we've got you covered. We got the Torrey Pines Golf Course and La Jolla Country Club. Families love La Jolla too because the schools are top notch. Schools like La Jolla High School and the Bishop School are some of the best in the county, making it a prime spot for those who value education. Now, of course, luxury living comes with a higher price tag. Homes, dining, amenities are all going to be more expensive here. And as a world-famous destination, you'll notice heavy tourist traffic, especially in the summer months. The beaches can get quite crowded, and parking in the popular spots may test your patience a bit. But honestly, La Jolla is more than a place to live. It's a lifestyle. Mornings on scenic cliffs and afternoons exploring boutiques and then evenings dining at world-class restaurant. It's no wonder this community is one of the most sought after in San Diego. If prestige, beauty, and an unbeatable coastal lifestyle are what you're after, La Jolla just might be the perfect place to call home. And if you want a more in-depth look in La Jolla, make sure you check out my latest video. It goes over everything you need to know about the lifestyle and the housing. All right, we have made it. My #1 pick for best places to live in San Diego, the Black Mountain Ranch. Surprised? I told you there'd be a twist. This place is absolutely stunning. It's a master plan community up in North San Diego, just east of Rancho Santa Fe, and it seriously got it all. Luxury, space, privacy, and an incredible natural beauty. The two main neighborhoods here are going to be Santa Luz and Del Sur, and they really anchor the whole area with their mix of gorgeous estates on larger lots and family-friendly homes. If you're someone looking for that luxurious but peaceful lifestyle that's not right on the coast where all the craziness happens, this is it. Let's be real, not everyone needs the ocean view. Sometimes they want a view of the rolling hills. And I have to share a quick story about Del Sur because it's one of my favorite neighborhoods to work in. So last year, I helped a family find their absolute dream home here. And this place was so spectacular, it ended up being featured in Home and Garden magazine for its tropical retreat-style backyard. Helping them find that home and seeing how much they love the area just reinforced why I'm so passionate about this community. It really is that special. One of the big reasons families love Black Mountain Ranch is the schools, because it is in one of the top school districts in the county. Plus, the community is packed with amenities. So think gated neighborhoods, there's equestrian trails, and even exclusive golf courses like the Crosby Club. And if you're into the outdoors, you're gonna love Black Mountain Open Space Park with its hiking and biking trails. The views up there are, they're breathtaking. Another thing I love about Del Sur and Santa Luz is how community focused they are. There are going to be year-round events that bring everyone together. There's seasonal celebrations, outdoor gatherings, you name it, it has it. It's such a great environment, especially for families. And the homes? Well, most are built in the early to mid 2000s, so they are newer. And you're gonna find everything from spacious single-family properties to custom-built estates with huge lots. There's a little something for everyone here. Now let's talk about the price tag, because this level of luxury and space does come at a cost. So homes here generally range from $2.3 million and upwards of about $15 million, especially in the gated neighborhoods. But if you're looking for a community that offers privacy, exclusivity, and a lifestyle that's hard to beat, Black Mountain Ranch is worth every penny. That said, the location does mean a bit of a commute if you work closer to central San Diego. But honestly, for most residents, the trade-off is totally worth it. You're getting peace, space, and a community that feels like its own little world. At the end of the day, Black Mountain Ranch is all about balance. It combines luxury, nature, and a family-friendly atmosphere in a way that few neighborhoods can match. Well, there you have it. Know that these are my rankings, and San Diego's best neighborhood truly depends on what matters most to you. I know it can feel overwhelming to narrow down your options, but that's where I come in. If you're feeling stuck or unsure on where to start, I offer a free consultation to help you figure out the perfect area for you and your family. So feel free to reach out to me and my team anytime. And until next time, friends, stay classy. San Diego.